Wait, it could mean that, but also it could mean... Hey guys, it's Andy, and we're back at it again with another deconstructing video. Woo! So Jazz saw my last deconstructing video, which was Mino's Runaway, and then she thought, dude, you're really good at this. I really like the way you made this video. This should be like your own segment. And I thought, no, but I want you here. I get nervous when I do this alone. But she was like, dude, stop being a bitch. Grow up. And I was like, okay. And in today's video, I was actually gonna do Epic High's Rosario featuring CL and Zico, but I needed a little more time to break down that lyrics for myself because even I'm having trouble understanding what the hell is really going on. Stay tuned, that is coming. And then I also thought maybe I could do Bobby, but then even Bobby's album, I'm still I'm in the process of going through his album too, just to get, used to it and just to hear really what he's trying to say. So I just came up with another Mino. I thought, hey, look, like his album is fire, take. So I thought, you know what? Let's do Lovin' a Boy. Oh, but before that, welcome to Deconstructing with Andy. So in today's video, we're gonna do Mino's Lovin' a Boy, and I'm gonna try to break those lyrics down for you guys to the best of my ability. What I'm gonna do is, like last video, I'm gonna put the lyrics into translations, like somewhere here, and then what I'm gonna be doing is just kind of explaining what he's trying to say. And before we start, like I said, disclaimer. What I'm saying, I'm not implying that what I'm saying is exactly what the artist is trying to say. So please don't come after me. And without further ado, let's get to it. Let's have some fun, because I freaking love this song. Let's go. Ooh, alright. So, keep that, drop it, 쉽게 가지. He's basically talking about feelings here. He's saying you either keep it when you want to, you drop it when you want to. It's just that easy for you. It's that easy. And then 마음은 원래 미끄러워, savage. Oh, that's where it got me, because 마음 means feelings, like your emotions, and 미끄러워 means to be slippery. Ooh. So 마음은 원래 미끄러워. He's trying to say that feelings are slippery. If I were to put it easier, it's kind of like, when you slip, right? Like you're walking and you slip, you don't know that you're gonna slip. You just slip. Because if you knew you were gonna slip, that means you can tell the future. You just slip and it catches you off guard. Just like feelings right now, what he's talking about. Sometimes you think everything is going good until your significant other drops your feelings. They just drop you. Out of nowhere, and you think it's doing well, and he's just saying like, damn, that's savage. I give you my everything, and then she just straight up just goes, you know what, I ain't feeling you no more, so yeah, like I'm gone. Oh god, that's so freaking savage. That's what he's saying. It's savage. Let's run that back. Keep that, drop it, 쉽게 가지. 마음은 원래 미끄러워, savage. 다 큰 28 꼬맹이 만들어버린 emotion. 다 큰 28 꼬맹이 만들어버린 emotion. 다 큰 28. 다 큰 means to get, he's all grown up. I'm all grown up, I'm 28 years old. But these emotions are turning me into a boy. 꼬맹이 만들어버린 emotion. These emotions turn me into a boy. 꼬맹이 means boy. When you ever find yourself liking somebody or you start becoming interested and you turn into a kid, like, you get butterflies, you giggle, but that's only the good part of it. And when the bad things happen, it's like, you hate this person. You're like, oh, I hate this person. He or she's ugly anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you turn into a kid again. In his case, he's a boy because he's complaining. He's whining. He's pouting. He's slouching. He's just being a Debbie Downer. And boys are like that. Kids are like that. Sheesh. Run it back again. 다 큰 28 꼬맹이 만들어버린 emotion. 설교 시간 같은 거냐. 난 배가 고픈데 that love. Alright. So this part I had a little trouble understanding, so I'm gonna just go word by word. 설교 means either a sermon or it can mean a lecture. And 곤욕 is kind of like feeling of embarrassment, you can say, or like it could be painful. So what I think he's trying to say here is it's painful like sitting through a sermon or painful sitting through a lecture. And then I think it could be a double. It could be painful not because it's boring or anything like that. It's more like, when you sit through a sermon, it's like Sunday church. Your week ended, you're there, you're hearing this preacher you know, preach this sermon to you about how, you know, Jesus was like this and how, you know, in certain situations it should be handled a certain way. It gets painful to hear because you committed those sins in your previous week. So you're thinking about your week and all the, you know, sins that you committed, and then it gets embarrassing and you feel guilty, and then, you know, it gets painful. And I think that's what he's trying to say in that way. Thinking of you is like a sin, you know, it's painful. Like, I know I shouldn't, but I keep thinking about you, and it's a sin. It's like sitting through a sermon because I know I shouldn't be thinking about you. I know thinking about you in these ways is a sin. Ooh! Or it could mean a lecture. Like, you know, when you sit through a lecture, whether it be for school or you're getting lectured by your parents, it's like you did something wrong. You're getting lectured for it, for your wrongdoings, for your mistake. It's painful because he doesn't know why he's getting lectured. You know, most of the times when we get in trouble, like when you're a kid, like you don't know why you're getting lectured. You're just more like, why is this such a big deal? Like, why am I getting in trouble for this? And I think that's how he's trying to say it, kind of like, yo, all I did was love her. Why am I feeling this way? Why do I have to like get the bad end of the stick? Like, all I did was, you know, give it my all. All I did was have interest in this girl. Why is she coming at me like this? Ooh. Dude, Mino, you and your doubles and wordplay and your careful, you know, choice of words that you put together to describe your emotions, just, it's unparalleled, dude. And the next part, 난 배가 고픈데, that love. He's saying, even through all of that, me going through these lectures or the sermon or whatever it is, even through all of that, whether it's a sin or whether he doesn't know why he's going through this, he's saying, I'm still hungry for that love. I still want that love. Goodness. Mino, like, I don't know, like, you like getting hurt or something? Because goodness gracious, run away was bad. You're basically saying, even through all of that, it's worth it. I love this girl. I still want that love. Oh, God, man, Mino. Goodness. By the way, when he ends it with that love, he ended that verse, but that love is now also the beginning of the next verse. And I'll explain how. So keep that in mind. That verse doesn't end at just that love. It connects. Oh my God, Mino. Man, Mino, if you see this, man, like, can we be friends? Cause just run that back. And by the way, I'm sorry if it gets annoying, but me singing or rapping these lyrics help me understand it more and then, you know, further translate. So let's go. 그림 같아 반은 시리절대 내 치리절대서 열흘 뻔했다가 정신이 들었을 때 뱃속에 이미 먹은 듯해 어째다 그렇게 그래서 체한 듯해 그때 내 속에 지배했네 너가 지배했어 너가. Ooh. First of all, Mino, your flow is crazy. That shit was quick. The cadences in your flow, man. All right, let's just get into this because I'm fanboying really hard here. Remember what I said? He ended that last verse with 난 배가 고픈데, that love. That can also be the start of the next verse. That's why he emphasizes that love. So he's saying 난 배가 고픈데, that love. 그림 같아 반이 시리절돼 있는 치리절돼서. He's basically saying 그림 같아. You know, 그림 means a picture. He's saying that love reminds him of a picture with a very nice varnish finish on it that he almost puts his tongue on it because it's so beautiful, because he just wants a taste of it. And then he came to his senses and he was like, oh, my stomach. Before he knew it, he ate it. It was already in his stomach. And now he feels bloated. And he's like, what? By the way, that's what he, you know, when he goes, no, like, that's not him actually. I'm pretty sure you guys know this, but that's not him trying to do those like cool rap sound effects. Like that's not what he's doing. He's actually going, like what? He's basically acting through his lyrics. Crazy, like literal. So that's what he's saying when he says, So in English, he'll be like, what? Like what? Like no, what? No, what? Like he's basically talking to himself at that point. So it's in his stomach. He feels like he already ate it and he feels bloated from it. And because of that, he feels like he has an upset stomach. And at the moment in his brain, it popped. You took over my brain. And what he's trying to say here basically is like he wants a taste of that love. And before he could even get a taste of it, it was already in his stomach, meaning he already fell in love. He was just trying to get a taste of it. He just wanted a bite of that apple. But before he knew it, that whole apple was just in his stomach. Goodness gracious. And then that's when he says he came to his sense and he was like, huh? What the heck? Like, why do I feel full? Like, what the heck? And I feel bloated. And he's like, oh wait. So basically, if I were to put it in literal terms, like what he's actually trying to say, he's saying, I just wanted a taste of that love. And before I knew it, what the heck? I'm in love. I thought I was just interested at this point, but I'm literally in love. Let's run that back. 지배했네 너가 지배했어 너가 오늘은 안 이뻐 너가 안 이뻐 너가 for real. Ooh, he's saying 오늘은 안 이뻐 너가 for real. Basically, he's saying you're not pretty today. You're really not pretty today, for real. And that goes back to when he said these emotions turned him into a boy. He's acting like a boy here. You know how they do that? Like, 1 minute when you like this person, you're like, oh, you're so pretty. And then, you know, when they're bad to you, you're like, you know what? I take that back. You're ugly today. You know, it's like being a kid. That's how it is. That's what he's doing. Which is kind of a play right here. It's a scheme. It's a boy scheme. Like, he said these emotions turned me into a boy. And after when his whole verse ends, he's saying, 오늘은 안 이뻐 너가, 안 이뻐 너가, for real. You know, basically acting like a boy. You're not pretty today. You're really not pretty today, for real. Oh God, let's go. Let's run that back. 환상이 와장창 너네들 다 왜 그래 나한테만 못됐어 Love and a boy. 오! 다 깨져서 환상이 와장창. 깨져서 means to shatter. 와장창 is the sound effect that a shattered glass makes. It's all shattered. 환상 means fantasy. My fantasy is all shattered. 와장창, which is the sound effect that shattered glasses make. How would I do that in wait, do we have a sound effect for shattered glass? I guess it would sound like this. So that's what he's saying. It's all shattered. My fantasies are all shattered. And then he's saying, 너네들 다 왜 그래? 나한테만 못됐어. He's basically saying, what is wrong with you guys? Why are you guys only mean to me? Like straight up, again, that's a boy play. He's being a boy here. He's being immature. Like, you know how they do that. Like I said, he's acting up because his emotions got the best of him right now. He's saying, 너네들 다 왜 그래? 나한테만 못됐어. Basically saying, like, what's wrong with you guys? Like, what's wrong with you guys? Why are you guys only mean to me? And after that, he's just saying, love and a boy. Like, this is love in a boy. He's saying, love in a boy, love in a boy. He's just saying, that's how it is. It's just about him as a boy and this love that he's trying to fight for, you know? Let's run that back. Love in a boy. 두 번 다시 절대 안에 있던 거나 좀 그만 꼬드겨 이내 속다 보여. Love in a boy. So he's saying 두 번 다신 절대 안에 있단 거. 두 번 다신 means like literal, like I'm never like gonna do this again. Cause 두 번 means twice, but that's basically what it is. Like you fall for it once, and the second time shame on me, right? Like 두 번 다신, I'm never ever gonna do something like this again. And something like this, he's referring to love. 두 번 다신, I'm never gonna love again. Like I'm never ever gonna love again is what he's basically saying in that line. 나 좀 그만 꼬드겨 니네 속 다 보여. 꼬드겨 means to flirt. He's telling them, stop flirting with me, bro. Like just stop. 니네 속 다 보여. I can see right through you. 속 means like the inside. He's basically saying, I know like your inside, how your inside feelings are. I could see your intentions. I see right through you. So stop flirting with me. Love in a boy. Love in a boy. Basically, he keeps falling for it though. You know, love in a boy. Oh my God, Mino. That sucks, man. Ah, let's run that back. Love in a boy. Love in a boy. Love in a boy. Alright. 사랑받으면서 사랑을 잡을 줄 몰라 그래도 받았으니 주려 해도 주는 법을 몰라 고여버린 사랑은 악취가 나긴 마련 그래서 코를 막았더니 너의 향기가 그리워. Stop it. 사랑받으면서 사랑을 잡을 줄 몰라 그래도 받았으니 주려 해도 주는 법을 몰라. So that part he's basically saying I give her this type of love, but apparently she's saying I don't know how to grab it, and so he's taking that love and tries to give it back, but she's saying he doesn't know how to give it also. Mino's basically saying like I don't know what to do. Like I tell you, I give you this type of love, but you don't want that type of love. You want a specific type of love. Yo, you want it, so I give it to you, but when I also take it and try to give it back, like you don't want that either. So it's like he's saying you don't want this, you don't want that. Like I give it to you this way, I give it to you that way, but she doesn't want it. Like because it's not that specific type of love that she wants. So basically saying she's selfish, man. Whew, you selfish girl. And then the next line, 고여버린 사랑은 악취가 나기 마련. What he's saying is, so all that love that I gave you, like that which you didn't take, it turned into a puddle. Like it just turned into a puddle of just love. You know, like puddles gather water, right? That's why it turns into a puddle. Oh God, just thinking about how he wrote this is giving me goosebumps right now. That water is his love. And you know, when it stays there for too long, it rots, man. It rots. And then he's saying, as in, he's not doing that just like I said, he's not just doing that just to be cool in his song or sound cool. He's going, as in he's acting it out. He's going, like that. Like it stinks, because 악취 means stink. Oh God. 악취가 나기 마련, basically saying it's gonna rot and it stinks from it. And then the next song he's saying 그래서 코를 막았더니, this is what he's doing. 코 means nose, and then 막아 means to like block, like he's blocking the smell. And that's why he went because that's what he did. So this is where it gets messed up. It smells really bad because all that love he gave her rotted because she didn't want it. Now he covers his nose and he goes but he realizes after blocking out the smell, he misses the scent. So he's saying even if that love is rotten, he still misses it. You know what I mean? Like, wow. You know how they say that? Like, you know, people will be like, your art is shit. You know, but then it's kind of like, but it's my art, you know? It's my art. It's my piece of shit. You know what I mean? So I love it. So that's basically what he's saying right here. It's like, yeah, it smells like shit, but I miss it because it's my love. Oh, God. Mino, what are you talking about? What you talking about, bruh? Oh, God. But Mino, that's toxic, bro. That's a toxic relationship because you keep wanting to go back to it. You're basically saying, I do this, I do that. And then she's saying, I don't do it right. Like, I have to do it a certain way. You're trying your best, but yet she still doesn't acknowledge your love. So all that love you gave her went to waste and it just gathered up like a puddle and it rotted away and started smelling bad. But you still want it. You miss it. Oh, let's run that back. 몇 주째 취했나 배부른 소리 백나 맨날. Ooh, okay. He said that shit so fast. 이러지도 저러지도 못해 방황해 난. I don't know what to do anymore. I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm just wandering, like, mindlessly. Because 방황 means like wandering mindlessly. It's like 방황 is like when your mind is somewhere else and it's just empty and you don't even know what you're doing. That's basically what it means. 몇 주째 취했나? For weeks. 몇 주 means like for how many weeks? 취해 is to be drunk. 몇 주째 취해 있나? For weeks now, I've been drunk. 배부른 소리 백날 맨날. Talking all high and mighty about myself. He's saying all day, every day, he's just talking all high and mighty drunk, not knowing what the hell he's doing. And then why is he doing that? That's another boy scheme right there. It just, everything connects with him. That's what you do. That's what boys do. You talk all high and mighty about yourself. Why? Because you're trying to make yourself feel better. That void in your heart, you're trying to make up for it and fill it with all the good things that you have in life. Like, you know, you're basically talking all high and mighty, and Mino's kid's kind of like, I have money, I'm famous, I'm an artist, I got all these shoes, like I got girls, like I can do whatever I want, I got a big ass house. He's doing that to like fill that void in his heart, but it's not helping him because he's doing it while he's drunk. He's basically just numbing his pain with, you know, alcohol and just talking all high and mighty, like to fill that void in his heart, to stop thinking about the hurt. Let's run that back. 배부른 소리 맨날 맨날 필요해 내 등에 배터리 고봉밥 같은 재떨이 대중한 두 개 비엔 burgundy lipstick 자국이. Oh my god, okay. Mino, the way you describe, okay, this is giving me a headache, but I love doing this. 필요해 내 등에 battery, 배터리, battery, right? 필요해 means to need, like I need it. 등 means back. He's basically saying, I need a battery pack on my back. Why? Because he's going through all this shit. Like he's drinking every day. He's thinking about her. Like he's talking all high and mighty. And he's basically fronting. And he's tired of all this front. He just wants to, you know, be good again. And then he can't do it. He doesn't have the energy to do it. So he needs a battery on his back. He needs a battery pack on his back to keep him going every day. 고봉밥 같은 재떨이. 고봉밥 is like white rice. A white rice filled in a bowl. 재떨이 is ashtray. So he's saying his ashtray looks like a bowl of white rice because he's smoking every day. He's just smoking his way out. He's just a chimney. Stress. You know how they say that? You know, when people are stressed, that's when they smoke the most. It's just like, 개중 한두 개 비엔 burgundy lipstick 자국이. Ugh. So, in that ashtray that looks like a bowl of white rice because there's so much ash in there, a couple cigarette butts in there have burgundy lipstick stains on there. Ooh, which would be hers? The girl that broke his heart. Ooh. So if I paint the picture for you guys, he's just in his room chilling. He's looking at his ashtray, and he sees two, you know, in an ashtray, like when there's a lot of ashes, they put the cigarettes out. It's just like two sticks like this. He's looking at that, and there's two burgundy lipstick stains on there, and he's just looking at it going, oh my god, like, let's run that back. 고봉밥 같은 잿더리 개중 한두 개 비엔 burgundy lipstick 자국이 괘씸해 어디든 네 흔적이 빽빽하게 채운 책장이 왜 죄다 위로 말들인가 하나도 안 고마워 미움받을 용기 없어 난. Alright, this is I got something interesting for you guys here. Alright. 괘씸해 어디든 네 흔적이. 괘씸해 means to like I hate it, like hate. 괘씸해 is like hate. And 흔적 means traces. So basically saying I hate all the traces you left here. Because everywhere I look, there's traces of you and it's freaking driving me crazy. 빽빽하게 채운 책장이. 빽빽하게 means to be full. And his bookcase in his house is filled with books. 왜 죄다 위로 말들인가 하나도 안 고마워 미움받을 용기 없었나. He's basically saying this bookcase is filled with all these books. He takes a look at them. All there is just words of encouragement in there. And it's not making him feel better. Because 위로 means words of encouragement or consolation, you know? And he's saying, it's only filled with words of encouragement. I'm not thankful at all. And then what he says right here, 미움받을 용기 없었나. I don't have the courage to be hated. But right here, it's a double. Because this is a book scheme here. Double kill. Alright, you ready? Remember, he says 빽빽하게 채운 책장이. 책장, bookcase, right? He's talking about books right here. It's all talking about words of encouragement, but he doesn't have the courage to be disliked. Wait, it could mean that, but also it could mean courage to be disliked. That's a book, an actual title of a book. And it's a bestseller in Asia, and it's written by Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. It's a book about how you can change your life for the better. So it's not just words of encouragement. It literally tells you like how you can, you know, change your life. It's about like self-acceptance, like how to fix the struggles within yourself, which makes sense because he's saying 하나도 안 고마워 나 미움받을 용기 없어. Basically saying either I don't have the book called 미움받을 용기 없어 나, the courage to be disliked, or he could just mean it literally. I don't have the courage to be disliked because I want to be loved by this person. Mino. It's a double. It's a double. It can mean literal, like I don't have the courage to be disliked right now. I'm not thankful to these, you know, words of encouragements that are in the books that I have in my room in my bookcase, because I don't want to be disliked. Like I want to be loved by this person. Or he could mean I don't need these words of encouragement from these bookcases, because what I need right now is the book called 미움받을 용기, which is the courage to be disliked, and I don't have that right now. 미움받을 용기 없어 나. Like I don't have the book called Courage to be Disliked, and he needs that book because it's about self-acceptance. It's about the struggles, how to get through your own struggles, how to make your life better. Ooh, Mino. All right, let's just finish this up, man. I can't take no more. Can't take this anymore. Mino, you're too good. You're too crazy. I think my brain is just fried up right now. Oh God. 왜 죄다 위로 말들인가 하나도 안 고마워 미움받을 용기 없어 난. 환상이 와장창 너네들 다 왜 그래 나한테만 못돼서 Loving a boy. Loving a boy. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off right here because it just repeats Loving a Boy all the way. And at the end he goes, 니네 so double yo. Basically saying he's sick of it. Yo, I could see right through you. Stop. And he's just screaming like, just stop. Stay away from me. I don't want nothing to do with you guys anymore. I done got my heart broken many times. Like I don't want it anymore. God, Mino, you are an MC at heart. I can't wait to do more of your songs in this album. And if there are any other songs, not just Mino, Bobby, or Epic Kai, but any other songs that you guys want me to deconstruct and break down for you guys, please leave it in the comment section below. And if you guys like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.